Okay, so my wonderful husband has done all the filming in this section anyway, because I wasn't there on an evening. He came home after work and give it a film. Well, after his tea, because he had his tea at my house. As you can see, the kitchen looks totally demolished. There's the infamous back door, which will be being removed. And there's the utility door. As I've said on numerous occasions, we have so many doors going into one room. I needed to kind of get rid of all that. And there you can see the poles holding up the ceiling because the wall has been removed and it was a load-bearing wall. It's dark here. It's probably about 8 o'clock at night when he was filming, bless him, before he went to bed. Oh, he's such a cutie. So here's another video coming up, made by my husband, showing the new entry point now to that utility that we were talking about. Ignore the mess. It's a work in progress, and as I've said, it really does have to get worse before it gets better. And the flooring's all been ripped up, and voila, a little glimpse of the kitchen units and the quartz worktops with the little cutouts where everything's gonna go. Still all wet plaster there, and there's my little ingle nook for my new fridge freezer. So you can see now it's kind of all falling into place. Yeah, it's quite cute, isn't it? And there we have it, see? And so here's a little reminder of what the kitchen, before we do the reveal, of what the kitchen looked like before we started all this. Ta-da! There it is. Seems like a years ago. Yeah, and there's the back wall. There's where the wall would have to come down. And in this picture, you can see how many doors I have entering this one space. And that's not including the utility door and the back door. Oh, there's the back door. There it is. And yeah, I just wanted to give it a better flow. And there was just too many entry points and access points. So here we go. Okay, the final reveal. I'm in my hallway because we had to replaster this back wall because we've created a new door to our utility room, and I'll show you in a second. So I've just got a few of my bits up, put a mirror up there. But that's my new barn door. It's a sliding barn door. And we used to enter the utility room through the kitchen. But as I said before, I had too many doors into the kitchen. So this has freed it up. And I've created a new entranceway, which is now in my hallway. Okay, so, flooring. We were just originally going to have flooring in the kitchen, new flooring, because we've already got wood floor on the ground floor. But we made an executive decision and we've just ripped out all of the old floor and put in the same floor going throughout the ground floor. It just stops it from becoming disjointed with different floor materials. So this time it's all the way through the ground floor. So are we ready for the big reveal? Open my door. And I went for the grey grey cupboards. I'm not good at this. I'm a better baker than I am these kind of videos. So I went for the grey. It's a mid-grey, but it does look darker in the winter or dark days. But in this special sunlight that we have today, it looks more of a mid-grey. But there you have it. And do you remember my wall? The wall's gone. The wall has gone. Ignore the mess down the bottom. It's a work in progress. We're waiting for our new sofas to arrive, and a 3-seater sofa is going on the back there. We're also waiting for new sofas for our living room, which is a long wait. But yeah, so this is kind of going to be where I'm going to be all of my cooking and baking. I've had it made quite wide so I can get bar chairs at the back, but this is classed as a peninsula, a posh word for a word, an island, I suppose.
but it's affixed. It's not free floating. It's attached to the rest of the worktop, and it's nice and deep. And I chose, I don't know if it's picking up, but I chose granite. Sorry, I didn't choose granite. I chose quartz, and I chose a sparkling effect. I wanted kind of a clean feel to the kitchen. I don't know if it's picking up the sparkles, but it does sparkle in the sunlight, and it's lovely. I really like it. So moving across. So got a new heating system there, and then I've wall mounted the TV because I can watch Mystery Baker's videos now in the kitchen. Yeah, right. And then I've got some blinds up, new blinds. These are wooden blinds, 50mm depth of each slat, and I think that just gives it more homely feel than open windows. And those pictures on the windowsill, they are going to be going. I've got a picture rail to go above the sofa at the back, and those pictures of the family and the dogs will be going onto that. But it's just there for the time being. So there. And then this is where the kettle is where my back door used to be. So it's gone. It's gone. And then moving around ever so slightly, we have my hob and my oven to the side. Again, I've gone for black kind of accents, and I've got black door handles. I just thought it elevated it a little bit. And my daughter has finally got her dream. So here, originally, here was the utility door, and what they did is they brought the top of the door down and widened this particular opening to create kind of a little unit for the American style fridge to go into. And it does save a lot of space having it in kind of an ingle nook, which I think is great. And yeah. And my daughter's got ice, which is what she wanted. So let's have a closer look. Ignore any dust and mess, you know, I keep it real. So that's my microwave and my oven. That's where I will be baking on my videos. And then some little chopping boards there. And then this is I went for the extra wide, so it's an extra wide splashback with the extractor fan and the 5 rings hob, because I kind of treat this like I would a living room. You know, in a living room you have a focal point, and it's usually the fireplace. Well, here it's my hob. So because I don't have any cupboards on the top of the walls, so this is kind of just a focal point, and it adds interest, and it looks pretty cool. So moving slightly onwards, so here I've just got my bits, my biscuits, my kettle, ignoring mess and dust, and I've created like a coffee station here with my hot chocolate, my marshmallows, because we love hot chocolate here, and then just coffee, tea, sugar, etc. And again, just yeah, my window. And again, you can see, I don't know if it's picking up, it's not really, but it does sparkle a little. It does sparkle. And so that is kind of it. Oh, these blinds here, I didn't get the white blackout panels, so that I can close them when I want privacy, but I can open them wide if I want to let in sunlight, which for me is perfect, really, isn't it? So that is the kitchen. Doesn't it look sweet? It's been a lot of hard work. We haven't done much of it. But believe me, living without a kitchen, especially when I love my food and I love cooking, it's been tough. And yeah, it's took a while. There's still a few other finishing touches. And obviously when I get my sofa in, it will look more complete. But yeah, that's it. that is it. Well, thank you very much for your patience. I'm sorry I haven't been able to make the amount of content that I would have liked. That's my cuckoo clock in the background making a cuckoo noise, sorry. I would have liked to have done more videos, but without a kitchen, how can I bake? It's impossible, and the house was literally upside down. I was living at my son's house because of the dogs, and my poor husband and my daughter had to live in one room when they went to work. I mean, they came every night after college and after work to my son's house to eat, and we chatted, and then they would go home to bed. So they were literally just existing. And now I've got my kitchen. I've made a few things on it already, and oh yes, I feel already at home. So thanks for your time. Don't forget to hit like. It really does help these small channels like mine grow. And yeah, thanks very much for watching.